There you go.
There he is. He's back.
Well, I like literally just peed and came back. Like you guys were.
I
too
did as
fast.
well, but I just walked outside of my basement door and peed in the backyard, and my
Fair.
wife texted me, "Are you too drunk to not pee upstairs?" So I got busted for that.
Oh,
How did she know? Did the door open?
yeah. She's
We have
wasting AC.
We have there's no AC down here. There's a
Jeez.
camera outside.
Oh,
Oh, the camera turned on.
so
Nice.
she got a notification that there was motion in the backyard, and then watched
Motion
you
in the
piss.
ocean.
Intruder.
Yeah. Oh, no.
Someone's
The
breaking
camera
in.
was behind me. The camera's behind
I
me.
mean,
She's not-
look,
she's
whatever
not-
y'all
she's
are
not-
into, it's fine. We
she's
talked
not-
about it, man.
she's
Live and
not
let
into the
live.
pee
Wet.
game. Exactly. Live and let. What was it? Live and let.
Live and let
wet
wet?
yourself.
Live and let
live
wet
and let-
yourself. Yeah. Look, man, it's all good. It's all good.
Hey,
I mean,
people
don't
Welcome back, everybody.
necessarily talk to me about it.
This is last call where we drink and we talk shit.
Yeah, how different was this than the first one?
So this was a way better episode than last week's.
That's true.
I
Last
agree.
week was not good.
Oh, it was a bad episode. Thank God, only like we had half the listens last week than we did for a normal episode. They
Wow,
knew.
really?
People knew. People knew it was
How
bad.
People
did they
knew
know, though?
before.
How?
Did you warn them, David? Did you tweet it out? What'd you do?
Don't listen. This is
Just
is
so y'all
absolute
know,
hot
this
garbage.
episode is shite.
It's hot garbage. It's not good at all. No, I don't know. Well, we go through cycles. It's off season's always weird. It's been very hit or miss. You know, it's during football season, basketball season, we get a lot of listens. Outside of that, we have great days. We have bad days.
Gotta watch
all
out using
good.
that word, man. Can't use that word straight in track now.
What word?
Cycles.
Cycles. Oh, is that a bad word now?
Ryan knows.
I don't know.
Don't worry about it, David. You're not being tracked, I'm sure.
I'm so innocent. If anybody wants to track me, I implore them to be as bored with my life as I am. That's all I got.
That's it.
That's it. That's the story.
You know,
Oh, we're talking about K-Saw?
talk about the Kennesaw State shit.
K-Saw.
I don't know. That sounds too cool for them.
Oh.
Can
Fine.
we just say the owls?
Hoot, hoot.
The owl sounds pretty cool too.
It does it? Does it though?
I like it.
Yeah, but we were owls, right?
Were
for a minute.
till we upgraded
We
think we
wised
should-
up.
We should change our mascot.
from the Panthers.
To what?
Yes.
Whoa.
To anything not in the NFC East, South,
Oh,
NFC South.
boy.
Why did I say East?
But there's not a lot of Panthers in the NCAA, right?
Right.
There's the
If I-
Golden Panthers.
FIU, Pittsburgh. Those are the two I know.
No, it's like weird how few there are compared to like other teams matching. I think the only other, I mean, so what there's not a lot of teams that are like super unique, right? Miami, and then like I think the San Jose State was like some sort of mollusk, I think,
A mollusk? That's not a
They
mascot
are?
I want to have.
or like a snail or something. I don't know, man. It was very unique and also very inconsequential.
Should it be like go the minor league baseball side of things and just go like totally random? I think that the Huntsville Alabama minor league team is the Trash Pandas.
Oh,
The Trash Pandas?
raccoons.
Yeah, the Rocket. Yeah,
That's cool.
Yeah,
Yeah, no, raccoons sound cool.
I don't need the raccoons. What would
No, I
be a
mean,
good
but-
mascot?
What about the Savannah Bananas? That's
That's a good one. That's a good one.
Yeah, we're not in Savannah.
No, but like something unique is good. And so weirdly,
did post-
the Panthers are sort of unique.
and very very normal to downtown Atlanta. There was a Reddit thread on, I think it was college football or college basketball on Reddit, and they said, if you could rename your mascot to anything, what would it be? And I went in there with like legit ideas for Georgia State, and then I realized it was a joke thread, and I was like, oh, then ATLians. That's we should be the Georgia State ATLians.
I wouldn't hate that.
No, so what are the legit ideas?
Oh, I don't have good ones. I don't know. Just
You had
anything.
some. You went in there with them. What are they?
I would with the mindset of coming up with legit ideas. I don't know.
ATLians is I mean, we would owe we would owe Outcast some money every time we printed that anywhere, I'm sure, but that's not the worst thing.
They would absolutely give it to us, right?
That's a good use of funds. I mean, yeah, they may too.
That'd be awesome.
What would we make it? What would
it'd be
an Atlanta team mascot be? Nothing.
a dead chicken wing.
No, that's New Orleans.
No, that's just floods of urine.
Floods of urine.
New Orleans should be the urinal cakes. That should be their name, the urinal cakes. And they could even do their what do they call their little cakes they do with the babies inside of them? They're
king cake.
King cake.
Yeah. They can be the urinal cakes, and they got like a little king cake versions of that whole shit.
It's just normal cake. What does everybody all like think that's so special? It's just cake.
They're not very good.
They put purple and green dyed sugar on them.
I think it has some cinnamon in it or something, but it's not like super special. It's not like crazy.
Sometimes they're just like a cinnamon roll, honestly. I dated someone that was from New Orleans. Sorry, David. And there was king cake every year. I was like every year it came along. I'm like,
and I gotta.
I'd rather have regular cake.
Biting down on because I might be biting down on a fucking baby.
Tim, you gotta fuck them out. You gotta fuck them right out of life. You know.
Did it. Done.
So Atlanta mascots. What are we doing? I mean, so the Phoenix. A Phoenix is cool.
Yeah, you know the Atlanta mascot I hate the most is stupid fucking Blooper. What the fuck is it, Blooper? I mean, this is
that the Braves?
It is the Braves mascot.
It's an old conversation
Phillies, right?
at this point. It looks like if the Philadelphia what's it called?
Fanatic.
The Philly Fanatic.
Right?
It looks like the Philly Fanatic fucked Homer Simpson and had a baby. Is what it looks like.
That's an accurate description of what it looks like.
It's horrible. It's horrible.
Why do they need two of them? That's my question.
They have two of them?
We have Freddie, or was it the baseball thing, right? What is that called?
Freddie the baseball thing?
There's two of Braves mascots.
There's it's Blooper.
You know what? Instead of talking about this, let's get back to my initial question. Something to do with
Homer.
Something to do with trains would be a good mascot. So like Terminus and then the train horn.
A-Train.
Like let's not do Purdue Boilermakers, but let's come up with another train-oriented mascot. That'd be cool.
Yeah, we'll get Vought to have the 7. And we'll have the A-Train.
That's not where I was going with it. I was going with the train horn.
And Starlight can do the fireworks after every win.
Lord.
You might get you might have Elaine Nettie come after you, Ryan.
I'm okay with Starlight being at games. I'm okay with that.
Me too. Yeah, she does seem like your type though.
Yeah, 4 foot nothing and 27 pounds. Yeah, right up my alley.
I mean, I know you have expressed to me your type.
Alley, you know?
You know what? This is last call, so I'm just going to say it. Stormfront, more up my alley because you get the hate fuck.
I know.
You get the hate fuck.
The hate fuck.
Yeah.
He's like, you just want to fuck the racism right out of her body.
Oh yeah. I mean, I don't need her to enjoy it. You know.
It doesn't seem like she needs to enjoy it herself.
I just need her consent, but I don't need her to enjoy it very much.
You got like burnt face, like deprecated, and she's still jerking off Homelander.
Okay, so maybe last season Stormfront. I need her to not be hospitalized and not motional.
No, but she doesn't care. She doesn't care. She still jerked the fucking dude off.
Yeah. Her son. No less.
Wait, no spoilers. I haven't watched.
Well, that's not a spoiler. That's not real. It might be real, but that's not been like confirmed.
Okay.
It's a theory. It's a theory.
So Kennesaw State.
Sorry,
we're talking about the boys. We're not talking about Kennesaw State.
The boys of Kennesaw. I don't know.
I mean, is it all real? Is it for sure? Like,
no,
it's one person tweeting it out. I mean, maybe it is. Maybe Cobb County's drunk in tax money and wants to build some other complex.
From what the tweet said, the old Brandsmart area over there, which I guess is no longer a thing, Brandsmart, that whole area doing baseball, softball, football, 30,000 seat football, including retail over there.
Why do they need another stadium? They just got one.
It only seats like 6,000 people. It's a soccer,
and they don't fill it.
They don't fill the 6,000. Why do they need a 30,000?
Well, because they're planning for FBS. I don't know.
I mean, if you're in the FCS right now, do you really want to make any kind of move?
I mean, I think
yes.
you do your due diligence.
You do
to position yourself into that. Whether you make the move or not, that's a whole different thing. But I think you position yourself to be at that move.
I agree. You have to. So everyone's worried right now that the P5 is going to make the G5 the new FCS, right? I mean, like that is what's forming. If you don't accept that, that's already what was, right? I mean, what is, and so if you believe that, then you're going to position yourself to get out of the FCS, which will then be the fourth tier of football. I mean, it's like everyone's about to get downgraded across the board unless you're in the very top echelon.
So you make that jump.
Maybe you start positioning yourself to get put into one of these mega conferences in the G5.
I mean, if they build a 30,000 seat stadium, that'd be top 6 in FCS. So
really,
it's up there. Yeah.
But most
teams FCS have moved up to FBS already. All the big programs have moved up. It's just like the North Dakota states have not moved up.
They don't have a big stadium apparently.
They have a dome. They've got a. They have
and they're weird.
They win like every fucking year. They beat JMU
Montana State, and North Dakota State, right? I mean, they're always pretty good.
Doesn't mean they have a big stadium.
We're not good enough for FBS, but we're good enough to beat the shit out of the shitty programs.
Nobody. I mean, those teams are usually pretty good as far as those regions go, right? Those states, but like nobody wants that in their market. Nobody wants North Dakota as their like media market. Nobody wants that. That's like the one state that Obama never went to.
Did he win it? No, right?
It was either North Dakota or South Dakota. Literally, it was like Obama went to every single state in the country, and one of the Dakotas he didn't go to.
That's a fucking problem.
No. I mean, I'm just saying, like nobody gives a shit about those states, right? I mean, like literally, no one lives there, and
that's all.
People don't care.
It was probably North Dakota, and that's all electoral votes because North Dakota has like 3 of them. And it has no bearing on his position at all.
So let's focus this back on Kennesaw. Should we be worried about this?
No.
Okay.
No, but yes.
Would you be upset if they join the Sun Belt?
Yeah.
No.
I heard a no and a yeah.
Worry about Georgia Tech.
Wait about Georgia Tech?
Who worries about Georgia Tech?
Does UGA worry about Georgia Tech?
They're also not in the same conference. They're not in the same conference.
Even if they were, it wouldn't matter. They'd beat the snot out of them year in, year out, just like they do now.
No, but if Tech was in the SEC, which they used to be, they'd be getting all the same resources that Georgia gets.
No, they wouldn't.
TV dollars.
TV dollars, they would. Yeah, that is weirdly a small portion of those programs' income.
Well, at this point, yes, but like at the Sun Belt level, yeah, if you get you're getting $1.5 million, $2 million a year, that takes Kennesaw State's budget up quite a bit.
We can compete.
Oh no, I have no doubt that if Kennesaw State joined the Sun Belt, that we would dominate them completely.
And don't worry about it.
Because everybody wants to go to JR Crickets, no one wants to go to fucking Chili's. So we're better.
I do like that mellow mushroom right across the street, but I got one down here, so fuck them.
You can go to the OG.
That's right. I can go to whatever mellow mushroom I want. I don't have to go all the way to Kennesaw.
But the difference in Kennesaw is I think you do get the casual football fan. You get like that UGA fan. It's like, oh yeah, I'll go to a game out here because I have my my nice house. I don't want to drive all the way out to Athens. I'll go up there. But you don't get that in Atlanta. I mean, like Atlanta's what 7-8 million people metro, and only like 450,000 live in the city. It's a lot harder to go to a Georgia State game than it is to go to a Kennesaw State game.
I don't agree. And I think that your casual Georgia fan doesn't give a shit about Kennesaw or Georgia State or anyone.
Your average Georgia fan probably went to Kennesaw State.
That's and still doesn't give a shit about Kennesaw. And fairly, I'll say, doesn't give a shit about Georgia State either. So I mean, like your Georgia fan who went to Georgia State doesn't give a shit about Georgia State. It's a problem we all have. I don't want to give them credit for being able to like pick up those people that we're not able to pick up, because I don't necessarily know if those are our targets.
Well, what is our target? What is Georgia State's target? Well, what is our target demographic? Who are we going for? I mean, obviously alum, but like, who are we targeting? Because I think Kennesaw is a very established target. You have that just suburban, disposable income person that has nothing to do on their Saturday, and it's really easy to go a couple of miles down the street to wherever the Kennesaw soccer stadium is. But they can get into downtown. People, OTP people are scared as fuck of downtown Atlanta.
No, it's weird. It is weird. They think it's like post-apocalyptic here, that like we're all just like killing each other for gasoline and stuff. Like that's what they think, right? It's Mad Max up in this bitch.
We're not.
We're just gas up my doom buggy.
We're just trading children for gasoline. We're not killing anybody. So.
It is. I mean, that was my impression of what at least TDS fans thought about Atlanta when I used to do internet things.
I don't give a fuck what TDS fans think about it. That being said, what they have said has spread amongst to other people, and it does give a perception of Georgia State and
unsafe.
Well, and let's be super clear here, and I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to call them on it, and you guys might be mad at me for this. I'm going to say the race card, because there are a lot of Georgia Southern fans who, and I'm going to say their name outright because it's I want them to take credit for this, who would talk about like the thugs in Atlanta, right? And like everyone sees through it. They're like, there are very few black people in Statesboro. There are a lot of black people in Atlanta, and guess who they think are thugs? There's
a lot of black people in Statesboro on game day in the state. That's one thing I never understood. Well, I've never understood racism, period. But I've never there was talk in basketball about like the Lafayette fans like talking trash against our players because being black players, and I'm like,
no, coach's
I'm
wife,
like you're
not just fans.
I'm like, you do realize your players are of the same race that our players are. Like, I don't understand what you're talking about. I don't get it. It doesn't make any sense to me.
No, but they're coming from a place that doesn't make a lot of sense anyway. So
it's
called Statesboro, or
I was talking about Lafayette, but yeah. But yeah. See, we're all enlightened here in downtown Atlanta. We all know, we're all smarter and we know better than everybody else.
Like, what else, man? We'll take the best players.
Are we still fighting for gas?
That should
we
be
are.
Ryan,
we are.
Ryan,
we are still. Yeah.
Ryan, I know that you stepped down from the chair of the Libertarian Party, but I think you should propose the Libertarian Party platform should be whatevs, man.
Whatevs. We're just gonna replace the entire platform with whatevs, man.
Exactly.
Every answer is whatevs, man.
And then you get shot down for having man in there, whatevs, man or woman or however you identify as.
I don't think we have a lot of those people involved, but I think a lot of people would respect me saying man.
Come on, man.
So back to Kennesaw. Were we talking about them or are we done?
Back to Kennesaw. Let's do it.
I mean, I could kind of I looked up a map just to see where you were talking about because I had no clue where the BrandSmart was. It's a pretty big space over there that they're talking about. So
yeah, and I think it's on the other side of the highway from where they are, from the main campuses, right?
It is. The Fifth Third Bank Stadium is on that same area, so they have a lot of land over there. I wish we had some land. We need some land.
We have land.
We need more land.
We have the land of the free. yeah, right. Ryan's land. Ryan can set up the new swimming and diving, or the diving. Ryan can set up diving right on his property right now. Just tear the house down, dig a big hole. A big diving board.
I get these phone calls that are like, do you want to sell your house? And I have started taking them and saying $800K.
Oh yeah, I started at $1 million.
Do you?
Oh no, but I would.
I get no responses.
Well, so the first time I did it, this lady got really excited that I was like affirmative.
You answered,
but there was like a yes at all, right? And she I could hear her clicking, clacking, figuring out what the actual worth was and stuff. And then she goes, "Would you be willing to negotiate?" I was like, "Absolutely not. $800,000. I'm out of my house tomorrow." And she was just like, "Thanks, goodbye."
Yeah, I told one, I was like, $1 million sight unseen. Like, you can't even come in here. Like, I'm just $1 million. You will never see the inside of my house. That's it.
But like for real, how much would it take for you to leave your house? Right?
Probably 1.2 to 1.5.
Really?
We love our house. And it's not worth that at all.
You can go find another house to love for way less.
Right.
Yeah, it's going to cost a lot of money too. But we love our house. We love what we love. We love where we live. We love our house. We've talked about that, and it's well over $1 million.
For reference, as far as my $800K goes, my house is worth about $500, and so I said $800. I'm out tomorrow. That's fine.
Yeah,
it's fair enough.
It wasn't enough, but we'll see.
All right. Well, now that we're discussing personal income and assets and everything, I think it's a great time to jump
right that one.
Last call. Yeah. So thanks for listening. I think
conclusion. Screw Kennesaw. Right. That's it.
Wait. What do we miss with Marvel? Do we miss Marvel? No.
The end of Miss Marvel tomorrow.
Is tomorrow. Yeah. But I think it's gonna be pretty good, right?
Did you see Thor? Did you see Thor yet?
I did. Well, I watched the cam version of it. So.
Oh, you watched it. You watched the webcam version. Yeah, I've not.
Yeah,
watched
did
it
you
yet.
watch it?
I have not seen it yet.
I will still go to a theater.
Having children is horrible. Don't
ever
do it.
Who made that mistake?
If you,
my wife.
No. Thanks too, buddy.
If she was the catcher.
If you want to go, still, I will go. I missed a lot in the cam version.
Of course you do.
It's really funny. I mean, it is like
cam like.
So like if Doctor Strange was like totally Sam Raimi, the Thor Love and Thunder was like Taika Waititi like 100%. I mean, the only problem was they didn't do like Office style mockumentary
cut scene, like interview shit and everything.
I'm sort of surprised they didn't, because it is like Taika Waititi like 100%. It's like crazy. It's funny. It's fun. It's good.
Apparently, there's a 4-hour cut of it,
and he doesn't like it.
Chris Hemsworth said it blew him away.
Well, I don't. So here's the deal. Ragnarok is better.
Yeah. So my super nerdy comic book friend, movie friend, whatever, he called it, is like, if Ragnarok is a 10 out of 10, this is a 7 out of 10. Is what he called it.
That's accurate. That's good. I'm in full agreement. Yeah. It's a little over the top. Like, you watch it and you're like, could you just be a little more serious? And then you just kind of realize that these directors are. I really like the idea of letting these really brilliant guys like having a lot of fun with these really cool established characters. And so, like, even if I don't 100% like what they're doing, I really like the idea of what they're doing, and I'm just like, I'm fully supportive. It's cool.
Tim's like, wrap it up.
It's Tim wrapping us up. Yeah.
He's like done. Yeah.
Let's move on to the last call so we can talk freely.
Ryan, you and I can create. Ryan, we can create a State of Marvel on the Patreon page where you and I just talk about Marvel movies. So
we should just do that.
That's not a bad idea. Maybe we can do that.
Well, let's not do Marvel. Let's do like State of like Nerddom or something, and because then we can talk about Star Wars and Marvel and DC.
State of Con, because if you all Comic-Con type shit, and then we can also do State of Barbecue as well.
I like that one because I like eating the barbecue. That's
I'll Patreon.
I did some thighs. At high heat in my smoker over a couple days ago.
Without skin.
With skin. Turned out well. Right. But I went to 350. I went to like what I would have baked them at.
Yeah.
And smoked them for like an hour. And they turned out awesome. I'm gonna do that from now on probably.
Excellent. Cool. All right, let's hop off, and we'll keep on talking about that shit as well. So, thanks, everybody, for listening. Yeah, talk to you next week. Eventually, with these fucking new school podcasts, I gotta talk to those guys about that shit. But thanks for listening, people. Everyone, say goodbye.
Goodbye.